Once again, it's time to do another course for my playthrough. Today we are gonna do course 4, which is right down here. It's kinda hard to see, maybe, if you didn't see the cutscene in the first part, but if you know it's there, it's easy to find. First star is the Kraken Cave. Right there. So yeah, this is the cave level, cave water level. There are a few new creatures in here, a bunch of interesting stars. The first one is probably the least interesting one, so let's just get this over with. Basically, we run through this cave and boulders fall down upon us. We have to evade them and get to the end. Even if they hit you, you can't really die there, so it's not really an issue. Still try to avoid them. The hitbox of them is deceptively big. I should have made them smaller, so that's why I stood so far out of what looked like reach, but actually was really close to reach, I think. So yeah, here's already the first star. Oh, one thing I need to point out. You see these crystals everywhere? These, for example? They are the ones from the metal cap. Everyone, or well, many people think that they actually reflect their surroundings, but really they just show a random pixel based on what the camera angle is. If you look at this, Mario just stands still and it's kind of white, and if I rotate that, it changes its color, because the camera changes its position. I'm not sure how you call that effect. I just call that the metal cap stage effect. I also used this in Course 2 on the snake things. Maybe if you look back at that, you will see that. Spiders and silver stars. In this mission, we can collect the silver stars. The silver stars, they actually reoccur many times in the game. Back when I first made this, I didn't really intend them to reoccur everywhere, but eventually it just kind of got to that because the silver stars were fitting. If I had known right away that I would want them to reoccur as much, I probably would have coded them like they are in SM64DS, because that way is a bit cooler. You lose the star whenever you took damage in SM64DS. Should probably have done that. Kinda adds more challenge to it, and really this is no challenge at all. Well, some people are gonna say, stop adding challenge. But really, the Silver Stars mission, they are all pretty easy. You don't need them to be even easier. And that's the star. Just have to jump around the webs and not die. Well, you can't really die. There are coins everywhere. You can even just jump on the spiders for 3 more coins. So no risk here. Underwater race. Oh, now the really interesting part of this level starts. We are gonna race someone underwater. And if we want to race someone underwater, we need to be fast underwater. And luckily, there's a power-up we can use for that. And the power-up is right in this box. Can you guess what it is? It's a frog suit. I just love how the frog suit looks. Makes Mario seem so goofy. It's from Super Mario Bros. If we enter this area, the music changes. Like right here is Yoshi's Island, Crystal Caves, and here's the Zora Caves. And this is what we are gonna be racing, mermaids. But not just any mermaids, tsundere mermaids. If you talk to her, it's certainly a pervert. She's nasty. They all are pretty nasty. They all make fun of you and laugh at you, and let's talk to her. Hey loser, do you think... Yeah, you see, she's nasty. Of course, we accept. She laughs at us, disrespecting us. So, we are gonna have to make her respect us just by beating her in a race. So, the camera in SM64 in underwater is a bit weird. It only goes down if you went down before. So you have to touch the ground once and then the camera will be as good as this. I should probably have put the first ring a bit lower, so that the player would automatically do that and not have to know that, but I kinda forgot about that, so now some players just have to suffer through bad camera in this area. And that's it, we win. If we had lost this, she would just stand there and laugh at us now. But we won. And if you look at her face, she's super sad. Many things in this game do that. Change their expression when you do something. And well, her being sad is none of our concern. She was nasty to us, and we just wanted a star. The water temple. Alright, for this one we have to go in the racing track. There's actually a second path where we can go. Let's get the frog suit again, just because it looks goofy. We don't really need it, but we can get there faster. If you are not very good at swimming in Mario 64, you can use the frog suit, because if you swim slow, then you might run out of air on the way over there. And the frog suit just makes you swim twice as fast and gives you infinite energy, infinite breath. Or breath underwater, however you want to call it. And we are at the water temple. With the water temple music from OOT. We don't have Mario voice anymore, but that's okay. We don't need it. We have 3 rooms in this. The first room is this one, with really nothing in it except the pipe. We have this one. Nothing in it except the pipe and this thing. If you look at that, that's the metal box texture from SM64, and you could move them around. Keep that in mind. And here's really nothing except the pipe and the gate that is closed off. If we go in here, we enter the Bizarro world. I'm just gonna call it that. And if you look at it, the room layouts are kinda similar. But over there's something. A key. Yeah, you can see the key. And there's a star. So what we are gonna do is, we want to keep one path that is kinda... I don't know how hard it is to see, but that I wanted the player to figure out is you move this thing, this box over there, and then to jump on top of the thing that is attached to the box, go in the pipe and get the key. Just do it this way then. No! Oh my god. Didn't think I'd fail this much in one part. Huh. Alright, back to the middle and open the gate in the regular world, because that's where the gate was. It's right over here. And if we press that switch, a bunch of these blocks appear out of nowhere. So let's just follow them. Another switch, what does that do? We don't know yet. Well, I do know, but you guys don't know yet. This block would make blocks appear over there in that room with the star. Right here. But in the regular world again, not in the weird world. It's a bit confusing and probably unnecessary, but this is how it works. If you just trial and error it, you will eventually figure it out. There are ways to get over there without doing any of these puzzles. You need some first frame wall kicks, and then you can save a lot of time and confusion. Coins between crystals, another red coin mission. Let's go. And we have Mario sounds back. The 100 coins, I first intended them to be collected together with the silver stars for speedruns. So I again have no route for this, so I'm just doing kind of whatever. There are 8 coins around. Can I show that from here? No. Behind the block is a mermaid statue and there are coins around that. Oh, by the way, is that guy? He looks mean too, doesn't he? Wonder what he's about. Maybe we will find out later. There are more coins around here, and I think that's everything I want from here. Getting out of the water is kinda awkward sometimes at these ropes, but if you do it right, you can get out of it just like that. Many people will just dive against it again and again and again and get frustrated and not know how to get out of there. So I've made a wooden plank into the... I've put a wooden plank into the water so that everyone could get out somehow, even when they don't really understand Mario 64 physics. Huh? There's nothing over there. There are 10 more coins down the right path that I can take, so let's get to 90 on this side. Should easily be possible because there's so many spiders that we can just jump on. Actually, are they called spiders? I mean, are they considered spiders? I think they're called skeeter. And they only have 4 legs. So maybe they aren't even spiders. I'm not sure what the correct term is. There are 10 more on the web and 1 more web runner. Maybe that's the subspecies, I don't know. So, someone tell me in the comments if they know what species these things belong to. However, we are at 90. So let's get the 10 that I've promised, and then we will be done with this mission. Always get hit by that one. I forgot about that one. But even when I was testing this game, I got hit by that boulder so often. I think almost every time I collected the 100 coins. I just kept forgetting about it. However, we only need 1 more star. Wonder what that is? Maybe it has something to do with that weirdly colored shark that was caged in there. Save the mermaids? Why would we gonna save the mermaids? They were nasty. They called me a loser. Oh well. So the story behind this is that this guy escaped from his prison and that mermaid begs us for help, and she wants us to lure him into that thing so that she can close it and cage him again. So we are gonna help her because we are Mario, we forgive her. Mario's basically Jesus. Now there's one thing, I mean many things that are new to this star, like things that just appeared. For example, that entrance is blocked now, you can't go back to the main area, and the racetrack is blocked too. And there's one more thing, you can get Frog Mario right over here. He makes it easier, he's not necessary. So luring him back is pretty confusing. You have to be under the surface, otherwise he won't target you, because he considers you out of his reach. So if you go into the water and you go near him, he will start turning around to you, like that. And then hopefully charge into the cage, if you do it right. I didn't do it right. This time I did it right. Mario just kinda gets wiped out like that. Because it would be awkward if he was caged together with that beast, and I should probably have made some sort of better cutscene. However, she thanks us, gives us a star for our help. Yeah, we just saved the mermaids, even though we hated them. Doesn't matter, we got a star. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Until then.